Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. I am feeling a lot better today. So we are in the garden and I have decided that I'm going to do a little bit of work. The garden got a little bit out of control for a minute there. Yeah, I was sick. My husband was sick. My son was sick. We were all just out for the count on the couches, laying down and just recuperating. And now I'm starting to feel better. I'm starting to regain my voice. So I want to catch up because the garden is not caring that we were sick and it is begging for attention. So we're gonna get in here and we are gonna do some real hard work. So friends, I wanted to work today on how we're gonna plant our cucumbers. The cucumbers we've always planted either into the boxes or into pots, never in the ground. And we've never had like a really good harvest of cucumber. It's always kind of been, And again, we've tried various different kinds of cucumbers throughout the years. And I haven't landed on one that I absolutely love. But this season, we're gonna try something a little bit different. We are going to put them into the ground in the front of the house with a very large trellis. I'm putting in 4 plants and we're gonna do something a little different. So I have these whiskey barrel, they're resin pots that I have purchased throughout the years. They're pretty old, but we're gonna try to give these new life. Now I have 4 of them, which is perfect because I'm gonna plant 4 cucumber trees. And I'm gonna show you guys how we're gonna do it. But the first thing that I need to do is cut the bottoms out of these pots. So these are gonna sit slightly into the ground to keep any grass or weeds from encroaching into the actual cucumber plant itself. And just like as a barrier, because we still have to have grass in the front island of the house. Like we have a semicircle driveway with grass in the center and we still have to have some of the grass there, but that'll keep the grass from encroaching in. It's kind of putting the plant in the middle and having this serve as a protective barrier from any weeds and grass. But first things first, I need to prep my jigsaw so that I can cut the bottom of this pot out. And since I already have drain holes cut out, I'm just going to use that as a guide to get me through and be able to go in there. So now with the battery off for safety, I'm just going to grab a blade here. It doesn't have to be like anything ridiculous. We're just cutting a little bit through here. A hot minute since I've used a jigsaw. Yeah. So if you've every tool is different. I have the Ryobi one. So you just have a little tab here that you have to twist up, place your blade teeth side out, and then let it go down and lock in place. Your blade won't come out. And then you can put your battery in. Very good. And it has adjustments for speed and depth and all this stuff. So we're just gonna place it right here. Okay. Now, mine has a little guide on the side here, if you can see it, for the different speeds. Number 1 is for like PVC and like laminate. Number 2 is for like an MDF, and number 3 is for like a denser, like a 2x4. Now I'm cutting a resin plastic, so I'm gonna go with speed number 1. And here we go, just being very, very careful. I should probably use goggles for safety equipment. I didn't. That's the bottom of our pot. That's the hole that we needed. Let me get the rest done. Actually, let me get some safety goggles and then get the rest done. Please hold. Goggles. All right. Two. It's the third one. And number 4. And that's it. I just made 4 in-ground planters from old planters. I can discard these bottoms. But first, let me remove the battery and make this jigsaw safe. Just lift. See, all I did was just twist that tab and the blade comes out. Now, I don't like to touch the blade just yet because it is still hot. Let that set aside and I'll pick that up in a second. Let me dispose of these and clean this up. Hey friends, got my shovel, my Craftsman shovel, and I don't know, I think these are Milwaukee safety glasses. All kinds of brands all over the place. It is what it is. So we're walking to the front of the house where we're gonna be planting the cucumbers. Okay, so this is the front island that I have. So you can see it's like a semicircle in the front of the house, and it has this bit of concrete there. And we have tried growing trellising items here before, but this was a failed experiment. We're gonna do something similar, but not quite that. Okay, so we're gonna put one here and one about there, and then the same thing over here. Here and right about there. And then later on, when second. Later on, when George gets home from work, we will bring over the mulberry. Oh man, this is a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. This grass has been here for like the better part of 40 years. So we've got these more or less in their place. Let's see. Okay, let me see. I kind of like it when the labels face the same direction, so close enough. So this is a homemade compost, and we are going to use this to fill our barrels and plant our cucumber. Hey friends, so we had to take a break from working, or I had to take a break from working outside. The heat was just overwhelming. The camera shut off and stopped recording because of heat exposure to it. So I'm on my phone right now. Sorry that it's not the same quality, supposedly. I think my phone's pretty great, but whatever. So I do have the floor fan going, just helping with this heat. It's so bad. And then the one thing that was able to get done so far is we moved the mulberry tree right there to the front and trimmed it down a little bit, and we put it in there because it was growing so rapidly. But now it's in its new home in the front. It'll provide some shade as it fills out a little bit and help out. And then I did get those 2 cucumbers in. I'm gonna get those 2 in right now. Run to Home Depot to pick up some compost. Actually, let me show you that. To pick up some compost, because even though I have been making my own compost, I don't have that much. So I picked up a few bags of compost. You guys know I like my Timberland compost, so it works really well for me. It's never done me wrong. That noise you hear in the background sounds like an industrial fan. Is my husband working on our boat. Excuse me, still sick a little bit. He's working on our boat because it's got it was accumulating water, so that's a whole other thing for a whole other day. Trying to troubleshoot that and see what's happening there. But right now it's hot. It's really hot, and it is fairly early, but it's really hot. So we're gonna put in those other 2 cucumbers. Oh, while I was at Home Depot, since my 2 cucumbers that I started, let me give you my 2 cucumbers that I started from seed here, they're kind of scraggly, right? Like, they look okay, but I don't have a ton of faith in them. I picked up another pack of cucumbers that brought 2 cucumber plants in it. We're gonna put those in there and see how that does. And I also picked up a zucchini start. I have tried to start zucchini seeds, and for some reason, I don't know what happened, they just are not doing it. And they had really nice, healthy looking starts, so I was gonna put them in one of the white garden boxes that I have here in the front and see how that does. But right now, let's get working on the rest of those cucumbers. This thing is amazing. I don't know if you can see it. A sidewalk border edger. So it's got like a blade edge on the bottom, cuts straight down, so you can cut through all of the like roots and stuff. It works beautifully. Oh my god, big spider. Spider web. Yeah, we're okay. We're okay. It's okay. Don't be jealous of my cool umbrella. Alright friends, so this project is done. At least this part here in the front. My little hat. I love this little hat. Isn't it amazing? Oh, I feel so much better since I put it on. The sun's not like overwhelming or killing me or anything like that. So it's really, really nice. So the cucumbers are in. And the mulberry is where its new home is going to be. These cucumbers here. So these are the new ones. The starts that we got at Home Depot. And they are the heirloom straight 8, both of these. And then these are the ones I started from seed. I will put somewhere on here what they're called because I can't remember now off the top of my head, but I'll let you know right here what they are. And then the mulberry, she's in her new home. It's looking a little sad because we literally just moved her, so she's struggling a little bit. And we did trim back some of the trees just to top it off a little bit so it doesn't overgrow completely and become massive and take over the whole area, but she's gonna be great. It's time to go inside, cool off a little bit, have a little bit of tea. Definitely need a little bit of tea. And we're gonna try some mulberry tea. I'm gonna let you guys know how that works out because they say that that's supposed to be really good to help with like a cough. That works out for me. That would be super great since we have such an abundant tree. So getting cleaned up, gonna go inside, have some tea, and relax for the rest of the day. Tomorrow, we'll take on a whole new project. Thank you so much, guys, for sharing in this extremely hot afternoon day. Oh, it feels like it was a loud truck. It feels like these days are just like, ugh, like you go outside, you catch fire. So this little umbrella hat, again, thank you so much, Jason from Solarland. I'm gonna tag down at the bottom so you guys can check out their channel. I've learned a lot from them about homesteading and stuff. The idea of the rain catchment system with the IBC tote we got from them as well, so it was super helpful. I'll tag them down at the bottom so you can check it out. Not affiliated in any way or sponsored or anything like that. Just helpful and happy. So check them out. Guys, today has been super productive. I'm really appreciative of you. Like, I'm very hot and a little bit dehydrated. And I've got that brain fog I've been telling y'all about. It is what it is. I'm really appreciative of you and your time and the dedication of the followers that I have to follow me and keep watching my videos. Appreciate you guys every day, really do. If you have any tips or tricks for me, like these cool umbrella hats, let me know. Obviously I listen. You have a great day. Take care of yourselves. Love you all. Bye bye.